Some acquired may need to be avoided by all means necessary, especially the agent. My encounter with this particular agent is that when I got to Rio for the very first time, I had no place, so I was lodged in a hotel. So while I was hunting for an apartment as well, I know how this thing works. Once an agent sees you as a client, they call other agents asking if they have any apartments, and the apartment I've been seeing is so terrible, and I cannot just accept that. And due to security concern as well, there are some areas that it's not advisable for you to rent in Huyo due to insecurity. So you need to be sure, and then flood as well each time it rains. So to cut long story short, this guy eventually got me an apartment, and I paid for his services, and I paid for my rent and every other thing. Only for this guy to keep calling and saying, oh, I just want to check up on you. How are you doing? How are you settling in? Are you comfortable in your new place? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, do you have an issue? And I was like, oh, yeah, I do have an issue with my apartment, and I need you to just see if you can talk to the landlord about it, because, me, I'm new here, I'm Yoruba, so definitely I don't really know how this place works. So he said, okay, he'll be coming to see the landlord and to inform the landlord, because there was kind of delay in my apartment at the time. On getting to my place, he asked, did you cook? And I was like, did I cook? I don't understand. So I ignored, because I was like, okay, let me not just assume or jump into conclusions. Let's not be that overthinking or something. So this guy came, I gave him some of my food, which I cooked at the time. So another time, it happened that he called again and said the same thing, repeated the same thing. I was like, oh, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. Did you cook? I'm going to buy pepper. Did you cook rice? I'm going to buy pepper when I'm coming. I was like, hello. I did not come all the way from wherever I'm coming from to Akwa Ibom to come and be feeding you and make you invite a pest into my life. I don't need pests. And each time this guy calls, I refuse to pick his call. So recently, I've forgotten about this guy. I've forgotten about this agent of a guy. So recently he called and he was like, oh, I missed you. I was like, sure. When did we start geography that we've started drawing maps? Baula geography that's in your map. Baula love that's in keys. I don't understand, because you and I are not acquaintances, and I don't understand the relationship between. I don't get. You're an agent. I've paid you for your services. I've gotten my apartment, and goodbye. Only for you to say, oh, I missed you. You don't call. You don't do. I was like, kilo shele boy. And he just said, hey, I want to come and say hi to you. This and that. I was like, I just had to like, guy, I'm not available. Each time I see his call, there were times that I had to ignore his call. Each time I see his call, because I already know that he's a pest. You just want to come and eat my food. I don't know. Are you not surviving before my arrival? I don't understand. So I should get my food stuff with my money, my hand-earned money, and start feeding you. If you know that you as a grown-ass man, you cannot feed for yourself, then go back to your father's house or go back to your family house. Why do you have to call and meet me and be calling me and telling me, did you cook? You want to eat? I don't even expect pests. I don't even like people who are pests. I just don't like it. It irritates me a lot. I had to tell the guy, I'm not around. Will you call me when you come back? I said, I'm not sure about that. I'm not around at the moment. I am busy. Very busy. I don't know. Okay, the world, but the shop. I don't understand. There's one thing that these Akwa Ibom people, you, whatever, all of them have in common, and that is entitlement mentality. Some of you say, you is calm, it's cool, they have good road network, but the people there, have you really observed? Do you really know them that well? The only people you will never have issues with are people that did not really spend half of their life in Uyo. Some of them went out of Uyo, went to travel to Lagos, Port Harcourt for greener pastures and the rest. So the only people you will have issues with are people that all their life, all their existence in life, they spent it here in Uyo. So they don't really have broad knowledge about how life is and how things are done. They don't unlearn to relearn. They have this mentality of entitlement, and they will never give. One thing they have in common is giving. They find it difficult to give, but they expect you to give to them. They always want you to give to them, and you don't even expect them to give back to you. They can come to you now, hey, what do you have for me? But they've no 1 naira. Even if there are some of them, I'm not saying all generally, but some of them, they have this ungrateful attitude whereby you keep doing things for them, you keep helping them. If you pay their bills, some of them will not even say thank you. Do everything, go high and low for them. They will never appreciate you. They won't say thank you. I know there are some cultures, or especially Yorubas. Let me take Yorubas for example. Yorubas, the grateful ones, for a very good example. Let me put it that way. Mm-hmm. There are some that, when you do them a favor, when they see you tomorrow, they will say thank you for yesterday. When they see you the next day, like days after or months after, they'll say thank you for the other day. They'll say Eshinwano, Eshinwojo. But these people, when you see, they're just like, what did you do? It does not matter the quantity or anything that can quantify your act of service to them. They will never be grateful. They have this entitlement mentality. Yes, it is my right. Hey, you're doing it, and so you keep doing it. They keep receiving more. So please, guys, people that have this entitlement mentality should avoid me. Avoid me by all means. If you are this person that you are always entitled to other people's things, or you feel like you are just entitled to some things, relevant or irrelevant things, avoid me. Avoid me. I warn you now.